If I was travelling anywhere, I always travelled to the coast, and to have travelled the world and know that this is one of the kind of most scenic and beautiful places in the world is one of the reasons I always come back to it. It has everything here, and the history here on the peninsula is just mind-blowing. Going back through the centuries, Hook Lighthouse is the oldest working intact lighthouse in the world. It was built 800 years ago, and it was just after the Norman invasion. So William Marshall, who was the Lord of Leinster back then, he had founded the port of New Ross, and he built this lighthouse purposely to guide his fleet of ships and other ships safely around this point and safely into the harbour so they could trade in and out of New Ross and Waterford as well. That was a huge part of history that kind of changed the way of living here. And some people say that the Normans were more Irish than the Irish. I think it's just a beautiful place to live. You know, you're looking out at the sea all the time, you're seeing the wildlife, you know, the whale season come in. Then the summer, it's just exceptional here. For me and my family growing up here, I think it's an important place to be a part of. And I am privileged to live here on the peninsula. I think every time I look out at the window of the house, to see the lighthouse flashing at night time, it's important. To hear the sea, it's beautiful to hear. I suppose if you think of it, the longer you're living here, it's a natural kind of ring in your ears. But I tune into it quite a bit. Just looking at the birds and the wildlife, and you know, you might even spot the odd whale during the winter. To see this magical tower just jutting up on the end of the peninsula, it's fascinating. I was born in Slade, and I live in Slade, and it's an important part of my life. Memories and even the stories that are here now. Even now, when I'm walking these areas now, I remember those memories from years ago, and I suppose reflecting on memories from childhood. Like the monks that I suppose settled here many years ago, they were trying to find the end of the world, and little did they know what was out there. But for me, it's the start of the world. You know, there's so much more out there, and it's beautiful.